So let's take the example of string to understand declaration and initialization of variables in Java. So let's say this is a string that we have, the variable is a string. So this is essentially declaration and this is essentially creation of string, or should I say initialization. So this is where the string is initialized, this is where the string is declared, and to perform any sort of operation you have to initialize the variable, in this case the string. Let's see this working. So see, it works, or you can just print it out. Since, just a moment, this prints out 4 because the length of this string is 4. If let's for a moment assume that we do not have the string, that is, we haven't initialized the string, so we cannot perform any sort of operation on it. See, it will give an error, a string may not have been initialized, so it will throw a compile time error. It won't let the program compile, so you need to initialize the string or any other variable in order to use them in Java. Similarly, this is essentially what that was saying. So let's say this is the program, so the compiler, Java compiler, is already throwing you an error that this cannot be compiled. So if you run this, it won't be running properly because it says it isn't initialized. But when you initialize it, let's say we do 0, so this is a string of length 1, right? So now it works, and let's say what is the output of the string length. See, 1. So now it works. Let's understand this program, build I. So in this, a string has been declared and initialized to an empty string, and then it has been set to null. Although the string has been initialized, but can this line 9 work? Let's see this. It did pass the compile time, but during runtime it stopped because it cannot invoke string.length because string is null. Null basically means no object, and since a string is no object, there can't be any operation performed on it because no object doesn't have any properties. So let's try this. Let's see if the string is not null. So then this works perfectly, and if you want to see the output of the string length, you can try this. 0.